evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carl Insanity, and welcome to Abstinence! The TV show that, in light of the rampant sex jokes and general debauchery in our society today, is dedicated to remaining a wholesome and family-friendly Jeopardy-like game show and never, ever mentioning anything that can even be remotely construed as sexual. That means no genitalia, no mammary glands, or any such lowbrow hoo-ha. I say again, nothing in this show will have anything to do with intercourse. Except that. Alright, the rules of the game are simple. Contestants will enter the stage and select a score from one of the categories: dirty, philistine, unbecoming, unbefitting, or Jimmy Garoppolo. And then, based on the difficulty of said score, they will select a word. Behind every score there is a word. This word has some sort of sexual connotation or other low-brow, sweet nothing about it. My contestants must describe that word based on the difficulty in under 30 seconds without using any kind of sexual words. If they succeed, they will be given a score based on performance out of 100 by our resident judge, Cheryl. Say hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Let's bring on our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, Leroy Jankowski. Whoa. Hello, Leroy. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself in non-sexual terms?
Right. I'm just a guy, being a dude. I spend like 9 hours a day sharpening Japanese rocks and knives. You know, please tell me I'm saying, ha! I don't need them. Just tell me that. Anyways, you know, it's simple work, but I really just love getting to become one with the Earth goddess. But if there's ever a market deficit for stone sharpened knives, okay, I am screwed.
Oh my goodness, Leroy. Oh my goodness. You just said the S-C-R-E-W word, and that, as you well know, is a sneaky way of saying I-N-T-E-R-C-R-O-U-S-E.
Intercarouse?
Shut up. You know the rules. You have to select a word and describe it, but not use any kind of language relating to or implying anything upon the following: cod pieces, brassiers, the shaking of the sheets, shooting twixt wind and water, playing nug-a-nug, taking a turn at Bushy Park, or making whoopee.
What about shagging?
Mr. Jankowski!
Sorry. I'll take unbecoming for 300.
Wow, very bold. You better slow down or you'll finish before you're even started. Okay. Alright. See, that's how it is. Well, your words is brothel! You need to describe the function and purpose of brothels in under 30 seconds, Leroy, without using any kind of words relating to boning, yiffing, sideways jogging, giving her the beans, bopping squiggles, bam bam in the ham, corking the magical onion, or harpooning the salty longshoreman.
No.
You wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare.
30 seconds, Leroy. Describe the function of brothels. Go.
Brothel, also known as a bordel or cat house, is a place of work housing courtesans, filles de joie, working girls, etc. Their line of work is a little complicated. They usually trade services, usually for their personal time. Like a lot of businesses, the service rendered is congruent to the amount spent. You spend more, you get more. Capiche? We all understand. Anonymity and pseudonyms are just very important in such an establishment. They're absolutely not a place I frequent on Thursday evenings. That's 100% false and I can do it.
Well done, Leroy. Let's see Cheryl's score. 94! Oh my goodness, let's give Leroy a round of applause. All right, let's welcome our next guest, everyone. Fran, tell us a little bit about yourself, Fran.
I'm the quack.
I have no idea what that is. Would you care to elaborate?
No.
Wonderful. Okay, Fran, choose your word, please.
Malapropo for 400.
Wow, well, very bold indeed. All right, let's see your word. Malapropo. BDSM. Wonderful. Just great. I love my job. Okay, Fran. You need to describe BDSM in under 30 seconds without saying anything related to Bow Chicka Wow Wow, Chesterfield Rugby, Bacon, opening the gates of Mordor, showing Betsy Ross the 50 states, or playing a game of Mr. Wobbly hides his helmet.
Can I use euphemisms?
What's a euphemism? Go right ahead.
Okay. BDSM stands for Business Development, Sales, and Marketing.
Oh, no, sorry, the Derby one.
Oh. BDSM is a variety of sensual practices, usually involving various degrees of bondage and discipline. This practice usually involves two parties, one dominant, one submissive, which engage in consensual lashing, irritation, and formication.
Oh, God, I thought you were done for there.
Such groups usually display these acts at fairs, though they are noticeably vagile.
Fran?
That is mobile.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
The practice usually continues involving ejaculating,
Oh.
that is throwing someone about aggressively. The BDSM population is known to have sexagesimal representation in the USA. That is 1/60th of the population.
Wonderful, Fran. Great job. But you've cut it a bit fine on at least 4 separate occasions. Shows Cheryl has given you a score of a big fat 1. You suck! Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our next guest and last guest, Spiff! Who the hell are you, Spiff?
I don't know. I'm an amnesiac. I don't even know where I am. Thought I added up it.
That is a good life philosophy. Go ahead and choose your word. 500!
Sorry, was that like too enthusiastic? No, I'm on different beds. It's okay.
It's not too enthusiastic, but 500, I have to warn you. Ladies and gentlemen, 500 is the most difficult and sexual of categories. You will have a very difficult time staying the thin path. I believe in you. Let's see your word. Teletubbies! Wonderful! Okay, Spiff, you have 30 seconds to describe what the Teletubbies are without using any words related to the following. Having a 2-ball in the middle pocket. Splurging the nerd. Oscillating the unmentionables. Cleaning the cobwebs in the womb room. Parking the beef bus in Tuna Town. Or doing the horizontal greased weasel tango.
What about pressure washing the quiver bones and inbound?
Yeah, that's fine. You have 30 seconds, Smith, I believe.
Alright,
Go.
so they're these guys that look like colored dicks. Damn it!
Strike one!
Relax, I got it.
I believe in you!
One more try.
You have 2 more.
Okay. So, ass. Fuck!
One last chance. If you cannot destroy yourself.
I got it. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I got it. Alright.
Except the time. No.
So, Teletubbies is a television show for babies and infants set in the idyllic world of Teletubby Land. There's a baby that is superimposed over the sun. They spend all day getting in and out of simple but engaging issues on fundamental manners. And at the end of the day, they all go home on their little house on the hill to have a wild orgy. Fuck!
Hey, oh my God. Well, that's it for today, folks. We'll be back next week for a zesty round 2. Oh, God. Excellent. it, folks. That's all.
Hey,
Hi, Cheryl.
want to get out of here?
And do what?
How about putting the heels to Jesus and putting the wand in the chamber of secrets?
What does that even mean?